Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children, I welcome you all to our online English class. In today's class, we are going to be continuing the grammar topic, the reported speech children. In this session particularly, we are going to be dealing with interrogative sentences and imperative sentences. And I hope you people would be aware of what is an interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentences are nothing but questions. Okay? There are two types of questions. One is an open-end question, the other is a closed-end question. Otherwise, the questions starting with question words, words starting with helping words. So, there are two types of questions. So, that is what we are going to be dealing in this session. And how to convert them from direct speech to indirect speech. Okay? So, let us now understand. Questions are two types. One, the questions starting with question words like what, where, when, and words starting with helping verbs like is, will, are, and so on. There are many. I am just giving you an example. Okay. So, now how to convert these questions from direct speech to indirect speech. We will take example and then we will understand. First case we will see questions starting with question words. Okay. The teacher said, "What is your name?" Okay, the teacher said, "What is your name?" You can see I have started the question with a question word. And in this case, in interrogative sentences case, you can change the reporting verb. Okay, the reporting verb is said. So, this you can change it as asked. The teacher asked, because she is asking for some question, right? So, you can change this reporting verb as asked. The teacher asked what my name was. So, here you could see I have changed the tense of the present tense to past, and there is also a change in the structure of the sentence. I have brought this verb from the middle of the sentence to the last. So, here there will be a structure change, okay, when you change it from the direct speech to the indirect speech. We will do one more example. Riya said, "Where do you live?" And moreover, when you change this from the direct speech to indirect speech, you have to omit this question mark. Okay, children? Riya asked, "Where do you live?" Where I lived. Riya asked where I lived. You could see I have retained the question word. I have also changed the tense of live as lived. Okay? And the reporting verb is changed to asked because it is a question. Okay, children? This is a case of questions starting with question words. Now, we will deal about questions which start with helping verbs. Okay? Gina said, "Is today your birthday?" Is today your birthday? You can see the question is starting with a helping verb. So, in this case, you have to add if or whether. Okay. In case of questions starting with helping verbs, you have to add if or whether following the reporting verb. Okay. Gina asked if, so you could say I have introduced if. Gina asked if that day was my birthday. Okay. Gina asked if or whether to be added next to the reporting. Okay, next to the reporting verb you have to add this if or whether. And you can see today is changed as that day, the tense of is changed as was, and we have made the sentence. Gina asked if that day was my birthday, and I have also removed the question mark. Okay, one more example. Manish said, are you coming with us? Manish said, are you coming with us? You can see the question is starting with the helping verb. So you have to add if or whether following the reporting verb. Okay, you can change the reporting verb as asked. Manish asked if, you will be changed as I. If I coming, if I was coming. With them. Manish asked if I was coming with them. Understood, children? One more example we'll see, and then we'll move on to the imperative sentences. Okay. Meena said, will you bring my bottle? So Meena said, will you bring my bottle? Meena asked if I would bring her bottle. It is my bottle, so Meena's bottle, so change the pronoun as her. If I would bring her bottle. Understood, children? Okay. So the next type of sentence is the imperative sentences, and imperative sentences are sentences which give commands or requests. Okay, commands or requests are called as imperative sentences. Now let us see how to change this command or request from direct speech to the indirect speech. Okay. Example, the teacher said, stop talking. The teacher said, stop talking. And in case of imperative sentences, you have to keep in mind two things. One is you will not change the tense of the reported part. Okay. And you can change the reporting verb. okay, with a suitable expression, words which convey expression. Okay, there are two things. One is no tense change in the reported part, and the other is you can change the reporting verb according to the expression. Okay, we'll just see this and then you can understand. The teacher said, "Stop talking." So the teacher ordered or the teacher commanded or the teacher insisted. You can use variety of words. Instead of said, you can use either the teacher ordered or the teacher insisted or the teacher commanded. Okay, the teacher ordered stop to stop. And one more thing is you have to introduce to. Okay, you will not change the tense and you have to add to in front of it. Okay, and you can change the reporting verb according to the expression which it is giving. We'll see one more example. The teacher said, "Clean your table." Teacher said, "Clean your table." The teacher ordered to clean our table. If in case there is a listener given here, the teacher said to us, "Clean your table," you can write the teacher ordered us to clean our table. Okay, children? One more example. My dad said to me, "Don't be in a hurry." In case of sentences, imperative sentences which have negative verbs, you have to follow this. Okay? My dad, either the dad would suggest a daughter or he would advise the daughter. So, my dad advised me. You can change the reporting verb. Okay? My dad advised me. Instead of don't, you have to write not to be in a hurry. My dad advised me to not, either you can write to not be in a hurry or not to be in a hurry. Okay? I told you have to introduce to. Yes or no? My dad advised me not to be in a hurry, or my father advised me to not be in a hurry. Understood, children? Either here or there. One more example. Reena said to me, "Don't be sad." Okay, Reena said to me, "Don't be sad." Reena advised me not, I told you have to change don't as not to be sad. or you can write Reena advised me to not be sad. I'll write that also. Okay, last time I wrote all together. This time I am writing it separately so that you can understand. Reena advised me to not be sad. Either you can introduce this to, okay, here or after not. Okay, children? So that is all with the imperative sentences. And we are going to deal with exceptions. Okay, there are few more things which we must know when converting the sentences from direct speech to indirect speech, and those are, there won't be any tense change in the following cases. The first case is when the reported part contains universal facts. Okay, there won't be any tense change if the reported part contains universal facts or truths. For example, the teacher said, water is colorless and odorless. Water is colorless and odorless. So when you change a sentence which has a reported part that contains universal facts, don't change the tense of the reported part. Okay, so you must change, the teacher said that water is colorless and odorless. Same, you are going to write, pick and write the same thing. One more example, the teacher said earth is round. Okay, the teacher said that earth is round. You should not change the tense of the reported part if in case it contains universal facts or truths. So the next case is if the reporting verb is in present tense, if the reporting verb is in the simple present tense. For example, Ram says, I am happy. Ram says, I am happy. Here you can note the reporting verb is not said but says, which is in the present tense. If it is in the present tense, don't change the tense of the reported part. So, Ram says that he is happy. Ram says that he is happy. So, when the reporting verb is in the present tense, you must not do any tense change of the reported part. You have to write it as such, but make sure, okay, that you change the pronouns. In any case, you have to change the pronoun. Only this verb change, we follow rules and exceptions. Okay, children? So, I hope you would have understood the reporting part, and this is the last session of your reporting direct speech to the indirect speech. I hope you would have understood this, and see you all in another session, children. And before closing, please do subscribe our YouTube channel for more updates. See you, children.